All right. Well, that was fun. That's something we anticipate all year long, something that a lot of people work really hard on. And Alex Krebs from marketing did a great job coordinating the event. Built it from, I think, 2,500 the first year into a record today. And so Alex and his staff and our marketing department and our facilities people, all the people that work in this building that have a day that's unlike any other with so much noise during working hours, we're really appreciative of everybody's sacrifice and efforts to make today possible, including all the school districts and administrators and teachers that chose to bring their kids, and then all the supervisors. That was amazing. And so noise that you don't hear very often, if ever, that piercing scream, screeching noise. We hear roars, but it's weird to hear screeching or different. And so what a joy, for us to be able to be in that environment, and I hope everybody had a phenomenal time, and it seemed like it afterwards. As for the game, Southern Utah does a great job, and we knew it's a team that plays extremely hard. They're gritty and they're tough, and Tracy's doing a great job with that program. And I think her second year or second year, do you know? Second or third year, doing a great job building her culture, and we knew that we would be tested. They did a nice job helping, taking away the rim, and then we settled in. I thought, I liked our execution from the beginning. And then we adapted as the game went on, as they made changes, and then I just liked our team's effort today overall. I thought we saw the floor well, moved the ball well. We had a monumental performance from Michaela today with 18 rebounds in the game, 2 off of Oregon State record, in her 28 minutes. But we had a lot of great performances today, and so I was pleased to finish up this 5-game homestand, with 5 wins, and just a day we'll never forget.
Scott, as far as just building that new generation of Oregon State fan, what is that like? What is the reception you kind of get in the community year after year as this event gets bigger and bigger?
Everybody looks forward to it with anticipation. I think there was a couple years in where, some of the people don't come because it's so loud, and they're like, oh man, how special is this? Everybody's understanding how special, this event is. And so the schools keep coming. I was checking for that afterwards, bouncing around. How was your experience? How was your experience? And everybody's just absolutely loving it, understanding. The vision is, this is bringing a lot of students and kids onto a college campus and into an arena to watch a bunch of role models compete on a court. Most of those people would never have this experience. And so I think people understand the purpose of it, and it's just something that continues to get better and better. And so I think it's warmly received, and when visions become reality, it puts a smile on your face. And so today's a very special day.
Well, you guys are coming off 2 really good wins against 2 really good teams, and you got Miami looking ahead and everything. What did you like about the way you guys came out today and got out to a 13-0 lead?
Yeah, we always talk about the first 5 minutes of every quarter, the first 3 possessions of every quarter is very, very important. And so how we came out was huge for us. We got stops that we needed, and then obviously we executed on the offensive end. But I think it was just kind of showing what we've been working on and coming out super strong. So I'm proud of us.
Kat, your road back has been long, and you got that first one, good game last game today. How much more comfortable are you right now? Do you like the situation you're in? Do you feel really comfortable and confident out there?
Yeah, I know I still have a lot more room to grow. Working on my off the dribble stuff, driving more, just that will come with more games and more time on the court. But the team, the coach staff make me feel so comfortable and just encouraging me, and it just feels amazing to be back out there.
I was talking to one of Southern Utah's, Hanson, and she was just saying their team never experiences anything like this with the crowd and the noise. I wondered, did they say anything to you after the game and talk about what this experience was like to them, any of the players?
Not really. There was a few times in the game when I'd be running next to one of them, and it would be when they were screaming, and we would kind of look at each other like, holy cow, like you can't even hear yourself breathe. But that was kind of it.
But they were down 13-0 early, but like Scott was saying, they were pretty gritty. Did you gain something from this game? Did they help you out playing against them?
Going into this type of team, you can't overlook them. You can't. They're coming in here and they want to prove a point. They put they tie their shoes just like we tie their shoes, and they were ready to compete, and it was fun out there competing in front of all those children.
Scott, just curious your thoughts on Noelle getting double-digit scoring there at the end, and just kind of what she's brought. I know you mentioned coming into the year that she was a walk-on. It was more of kind of an enjoyment thing to help boost this roster on the morale side. I mean, what has she just brought on the floor, and how happy do you see that?
No, really happy. Fearless is how I describe her. She has been performing so well from the beginning, and I knew what she'd bring. It wasn't just enjoyment, it was to fill a gap, in a hole that where Kat couldn't practice. We needed another guard, and so it was one of those, circumstances you get into kind of like last minute, like we need a body, and then but we don't just take anyone. And so is there somebody that can fill this role and do it at a high level? And very few people come as highly recommended as Noelle did to our program for who she is. Then I watched, our staff, and I watched film. We're like, she's pretty good. I mean, she has a knack for this game that is instinctual, and she has a great feel. And we saw that today. I mean, I think at least 3 rebounds. She got 3. 3 rebounds, one of them offensive, where, she uses her body to shield, and she gets up a little higher than you expect. And so today was everybody getting to see what we've been seeing. I mean, she competes in practice. She's just not, filling a spot. And that's what I expect from her, and that's what she wants. I mean, she feels like she wouldn't be here if she didn't think she could be a Division I basketball player. She didn't think Pac-12, but this team has done a great job bringing her along, empowering her, and then she rose to the occasion. And so today she got her opportunity, and that's what I ask of anyone. When your number's called, perform. That's all we talk about, perform, produce. And today she did, and so at the end, I told Aaliyah, I said, I want Manon to get 10 points. She was at 6, or she was shooting free throws, and then she hit that 3.
Yeah, she was at 5, and then
she hit the 2 free throws and then hit the 3 in the corner, and off Aaliyah's assist. And so, it was perfect. But she's worked so hard. She deserved that opportunity today and made the most of it. So what a great example for everyone. That's the kid I hope to be someday when I was playing. Not someday, but back in the day. That's what I hope to be. I mean, she's living most people's dream right now. I mean, she really is. And so you just pull for someone like that, and she's doing it right.
For any of the players, what was the most interesting question or comment you had from one of the kids after the game?
I got, can I have your shoes a few times. Yeah. Could you guys hear each other talking? But that's probably the ones
Did
I
you
got.
hear me screaming? I was the loudest one out here. That's probably it.
I don't know, like, what's it like to be famous? I don't know, just kind of like different things. It's funny. They're cute.
It was cool, Maddie, up above. Was there anybody else upstairs?
I don't know.
Yeah,
think
you were
Destiny
up.
upstairs.
Destiny was up there,
Yeah.
high-fiving all the
Tricia
kids from the
was.
top.
She was.
Trish was as well. Awesome.
In regards to Michaela, this is the second time she's had 18 rebounds this year. It's not even the first time, 5 games. She's always been good at rebounding. Has she done anything even more so in that area of her game? Is it angles? Is she doing anything different technically that's allowing her to get even more rebounds than she's been getting?
Yeah, it's a great question. Like, what allows a guard to rebound 18 times in one game? Get 18 rebounds. It's all the things that we've seen in the past, of course. It's who she was. When she came in, that was what stood out most to me, was just how easy it was for her to slice through people and come up with a basketball. And so it's a drive, it's a mindset, it's a sacrificial way of playing the game, and a desire, of course. What has changed in her game from last year to this year is her explosiveness. And that is just her first step, and it's the way she's trained. Nobody trains as hard as Michaela Pivic. Nobody has 8 workouts a day like she does. Kidding, but it wouldn't surprise me. And so when she had that opportunity last spring to train for USA Basketball, she changed how she trained in the off season to work fast twitch, to work on explosiveness. She ran cross country in high school, and that maintained. She ran with her sister Malia. So that was a big part of her life, and that was a big part of her off season up until this past year. So she eliminated that, went straight explosive training, basketball training year round now. And you can see it with your eyes when she puts the ball on the floor. It's different than it was. And so that has to be the reason. I mean, she's just to the ball quicker than she was, and even if it's this much, I mean, that might be 5 rebounds a game, you know. So her desire and her heart for the team, you know, is as great as anyone's. And so she'll sacrifice her body, as we saw. I mean, one of her fouls is diving on the floor, you know, supposedly tripping somebody, you know, but she's selling out, you know, for us every second she's on the court. So it's amazing, you know, it's inspirational.
Scott, we saw Taya go down last game and not out there today. Do you have any update on, you know, what her status is right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's no secret here. Taya's getting surgery today and this afternoon. That's why you saw our team huddle around her after the game on the court. And so she's going to be out, you know, most likely for the year, unfortunately. It's another sad part of the game, you know, and so our heart breaks for her. And it means that we've got to step up, you know, as a group in a big way to fill a big void.
Lily, I know you're really close with her. How tough is it to see her go through? I know you guys saw Kat go through it last year. And how do you guys just kind of put that away, be there for her, and still focus on what you guys want to do this year?
Man, it sucks. I know how hard Tay works. I've seen it firsthand. So her not being out there is hard. It's like just kind of hitting me right now, but it's hard. It's painful to go home and not have her out on the floor. I know she's strong. She's really strong. She's gonna get through it. I'm gonna be with her the whole way. But yeah, it sucks not having her out there.
Kennedy? Yeah, she's fine.
I'm gonna get them mixed.
Yeah, she's okay. All right. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Go Bees.